Camo Striker here with your Week 2 update for the June Jousting Tournament, as well as a PSA for all of you pilots. Now, Week 2 went back to the original jousting schedule. We returned to 5 rooms on the day, 3 hours apart. Nobody showed up for the morning show. And then we had 2 lightning rounds and 2 full lobbies. Although they weren't really full. So, let's go through some things. Lightning rounds occur because not enough of you sign up. Lightning rounds give the pilots in those lobbies a scoring advantage. And the 3 pilots in the first lightning round last week had a devastating scoring advantage. In fact, Splitfire tied his all-time record for points scored on the day at 51 points. Now here's your problem. Here's your problem, pilots. You let 3 experienced jousters, all 3 of which are trophy holders, have a lightning round to themselves. They know what they're doing. They were able to get a very impressive time schedule down. They just went through it. They did great. The second lobby was also a lightning round because one of our pilots did not show up on time. Now, when we do the proper jousting schedule, we give you 5 minutes after flight time to arrive. If you do not show up by 5 after, we take off without you. I don't have the time to sit there and wait a half an hour like we did on the first day. Because at best, jousting sets take an hour, but we've had them take at least 2 hours in some instances, which means I don't have enough time to charge my headset before the next flight. So, if you're not there by 5 after, pop in, say hey, but then realize you're going to have to find yourself in another one of the flights later on in the day. Guys, we're already flying. The 2 later rooms that actually flew on last Sunday were full rooms. I put air quotes there because they weren't actually full rooms. We just had enough people to fill out a proper jousting schedule. Okay? I don't know what it was, but apparently nobody decided to sign up for Week 2 and the volume that they signed up for Week 1. Don't ask me. I'm not in charge of you guys. I'm just in charge of that lobby and the game type. So, mixed bag. Incredibly high scores. Very good normal scores. But, come on now. Several points we need to go over. There is a new rule. It is called the Ghost Rule. It is named for the pilot who caused this rule to be implemented, Ghost 1806. The Ghost Rule is as follows. After your joust, if you have so much damage that you need to be shot down, you have 2 chances to be shot down by either myself, the lobby controller, or one of your teammates. If you fail to be shot down by 2 passes, If you do not get yourself shot down by a teammate or me in 2 attempts, you will be forced to crash, and the point will fall where it will. This is so that we don't slow down jousting to the point that it's affecting other pilots and their ability to score points. 2 chances, and then you'll be forced to crash. This is the ghost rule. It is a new rule that must be implemented. Okay? Another point that we need to go over. Stop trying to talk over me. If we're in a lobby and we're running a set, everybody needs to be able to hear what I have to say. Not what you have to say, what I have to say. So if I'm trying to talk and I have to get loud, and then you decide that you want to get louder than me so everyone can hear what you're saying, you're messing up jousting for all the other players. I get it. We all get excited. We all get really into it. But if you can't hear what I'm saying, you're not really jousting now, are you? You're not. You're slowing it down and screwing up the ability of every other pilot to score points. Sorry, but I shouldn't have to yell so that everyone can hear what I have to say. Because I'm the one running the room. I'm the one telling people what they need to do. And if they can't hear me, they don't know what to do, and it screws it up. Okay? Now, it doesn't mean just countdowns. Countdown's fine. Talk over the countdown. But when I say turn, both pilots need to be able to hear turn. If something happens, like somebody crashing before the countdown is done, if you're all screaming, I cannot give proper instructions to the 2 pilots that are supposed to be jousting. Because you're all screaming. And they can't hear me. Incredibly frustrating for me this past weekend. Incredibly frustrating for me. I shouldn't have to raise my voice to be heard in a game type that I'm running. So keep that in mind. Please. Because by the end of the day last Sunday, I had a splitting headache. And as most of you will notice, none of you have seen me in warplanes during the week. Why? Because I am so frustrated with it after jousting day. So please, for goodness sake, regardless of how excited you are, how important you think it is that everyone hears what you have to say at that exact moment in time, if it disrupts me running the room, I'm going to be pissed off. And you're going to know about it. Okay? Keep yourselves in check. Because I don't get paid to do this. Make sure you all sign up for a time. You're welcome to just show up and see if you can fly in that time schedule. But if you sign up for a flight time, you're guaranteed a spot in that room. So make sure you sign up at WBOPJousting.blogspot.com. If you can't get a registration sent in there, which you must register for every week, but if you can't get a registration sent in there, get a hold of me in other means. Some of you have texted me. Some of you have sent me messages on Facebook Messenger. Some of you have sent me messages on Meta. Some of you have sent me emails. Any way you can get a hold of me to register, go for it. As long as you get a hold of me, I can put your name in and you could be squared away and set to fly at that exact flight time where you will have a guaranteed spot. If you're concerned about certain pilots and their outrageous scores, block them. Stop them from scoring more points this coming week. There are ways to do it. You're all intelligent enough to figure it out. But you can do that. You can sabotage other pilots' scores. They'll probably hate you for it. But as long as you're following the rules, you're perfectly fine in my book. And lighter notes, welcome back to Jousting Meadow. Good to have you back. Any pilot who has missed any week for any reason is welcome to join the makeup rooms to make up your missed times. Pay attention to the website for posted times on the makeup rooms. We had one makeup room this week in which Meadow did her first week of jousting, and Hold My Beer returned, which was very nice. Glad to have you back, Hold My Beer. You still have an extra week to make up. Now, let's get into scores. You can always go to the website to look at the scoreboard. The scoreboard is there. It will tell you how many points each pilot made week to week and then their total. But for simplicity's sake, let's go through the top 10. In first place right now with 81 points is Splitfire. In second place with 79 points is Ghost 1806. In third place with 66 points is Ninja Strike. In fourth place with 64 points is Shadow. Fifth place with 62 points is Throbbing Member. Sixth place with 61 points is Manpain. Seventh place with 60 points is AKA. Eighth place with 56 points is Wepa. Ninth place with 55 points is Simple Jack. And 10th place with 50 points is Meadowlark. You have 2 weeks to score as many points as you possibly can. You have 2 weeks to somehow stop the leaders from scoring more points. You have 2 weeks to make up for missed weeks. In fact, really, you only have 1 more week to make up for missed weeks. Because I don't think I'll be running a makeup round after the last day of jousting. So, make sure you register or somehow get a hold of me to register for a flight time. Be sure to check the Facebook pages to see when makeup rounds are scheduled. Stop trying to talk over me when I'm running a room. Do your best to make this as not frustrating for me as possible. Because I really shouldn't have a headache and a hoarse voice after running these lobbies. Sorry that I'm stuck on that one, but it's incredibly frustrating. And it's not like I live on my own. I rent a room. So me having to scream over you guys also disrupts other people. That's all I got for you for the Week 2 update and PSA. You allowed lightning rounds. Those lightning rounds scored a lot of points. We have a new rule. You get 2 chances to get shot down before I tell you to crash. Stop screaming over me when I'm trying to run a lobby. And make sure you sign up. Tomorrow is the 3rd official day. Make sure you sign up. Or show up and hope there's room. Your choice. But you have a better chance of being able to fly and score points if you actually sign up. Okay, guys. That's all I got for you. This is Camo Striker. Now see you in those lobbies.